Okay.
Good morning. My name is Enos Harris, hearing officer for San Francisco Public Works. Jackie Vo is the clerk of this hearing. This hearing is being recorded via Zoom and will be available afterward through a link on the San Francisco Public Works website. As this is a virtual hearing, if you would like to receive information about the results of this hearing, please send an email to the address listed on the hearing notice. This public hearing is being held to consider two items. Hearing Order 211683, to consider the validity of notices to repair that have been issued to various property owners and utility agencies for the restoration of public right-of-way sidewalks. As part of the city's Sidewalk Inspection and Repair Program, SIRP, inspectors from San Francisco Public Works Bureau of Street Use and Mapping have conducted inspections on blocks in the Noe Valley neighborhood bordered by 23rd Street and 25th Street on the north, Sanchez and Church Street on the east, 26th Street on the south, and Castro Street on the west. The second hearing order, 211685, to consider a street vendor application Public Works has denied due to a non-compliant vending location. Article 5.9, Section 5.9-6, Vending Restrictions and Requirements. The constituent would like to appeal the decision. My job as a hearing officer is to gather the facts for the hearing item, listen to your testimonies, and help our Director of Public Works make determinations. I will not be making any decisions today. Instead, I will forward the findings from this hearing and make my recommendations to the Director. The Director will make the final decisions, the final determinations. When the Director's determinations are made, the department will notify you of them if you have provided contact information. This hearing will proceed as follows. I will ask Public Works staff to speak first and present the case. There is no time limit for this presentation. Then I will allow the property owner or the applicant to speak, and then any member of the public or witness who wants to speak. Each speaker will have up to 3 minutes to speak. The clerk will monitor the time for all speakers and will indicate when the speaker has 30 seconds left. If you are a party to this proceeding, I will call on you to speak. If you would like to use visual materials in your presentation, please let me know before you speak. You will then have the standard 3 minutes to provide your comments. If you are a member of the public or witness who wants to speak, wait for me to call public comment. Then use Zoom's raise your hand feature if you're on a computer to put yourself in the queue to speak. If you are dialing in on your phone, dial *9 to indicate you are raising your hand. When it is your turn to speak, I will recognize you. If on the phone and you are muted, press *6 to unmute yourself. If you would like to use visual materials in your presentation, please let me know before you speak. You will then have the standard 3 minutes to provide your comments. Comments and questions should be addressed to me and not to the department or the applicant. If you cannot finish your comments within the allotted time, you may submit written testimony to me by the end of this hearing. If I feel that a question is warranted, I will ask the question. After all comments are completed, I will close the item. We will now begin the hearing. At this time, we will open the hearing to public comments. Members of the public may make comments on matters that are within the department's jurisdiction, but not on today's agenda. Are there any comments from the public at this time? I can't see, clerk. Do we have any people waiting to speak?
There's nobody raised their hand.
Okay, excellent. Um, so if there are no comments, I will close this item. This item is now closed. The first item on today's agenda is order number 211683. May I have Public Works make its presentation?
Good morning, hearing officer. My name is Wooju Chung. I am a street inspection supervisor with code enforcement. I am here speaking for DPW Order 211683. This is regarding the sidewalk inspection repair program, Phase 160, colloquially called Sanchez West. Public Works Code Section 706 states that it shall be the duty of the property owners to maintain the sidewalk and sidewalk area fronting or adjacent to their property in good repair and condition. That said, this public hearing is to consider the validity of notices to repair that have been issued to various property owners for the restoration of the sidewalks in the public right-of-way. The sidewalk inspection and repair program was enacted by the city in 2007 to improve the pedestrian path of travel by inspecting and notifying property owners of defects requiring repair. Under city and state codes, property owners are responsible to maintain the sidewalks fronting their properties. This program differs from past inspection programs by providing funding for the city to allow property owners the option to have the city repair the sidewalks for them and to invoice them upon completion of the work. Part of the SERP process is to hold public hearings for property owners to express their concerns as to the validity of the required sidewalk repairs. Today's hearing is for the property owners who have received sidewalk repair notifications in the SERP 160 phase in the Noe Valley neighborhood, bordered by 23rd Street and 25th Street on the north, Sanchez Street and Church Street on the east, 26th Street on the south, and Castro Street on the west. Letters for this area were mailed out on May 13th, 2025. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any
Nobody
applicants
raised their
or
hand right now, officer.
Okay. So if there's no one, then we can close this item. All right. This item is now closed. So we're moving on to coming to a hearing order 211685 to consider a street vendor application Public Works has denied due to non-compliant vending location. Article 5.9, Section 5.9-6 vending restrictions and requirements. May I have Public Works make their presentation?
Before officer,
Yes.
there is a guest who raised their hand to want to talk. So can you
Okay.
allow them to talk?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Good morning.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes,
Okay.
I will be presenting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We didn't see your name in
Oh,
there.
no, it's
Okay,
okay.
go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So your name is No?
Sorry, no, my name is Kimberly Bustos. I'm logged into my Zoom, but it's displaying that name.
Kimberly Bustos. Spell your last name,
Yes.
please.
Bustos, Bustos.
Got it. Okay. And so you are presenting for the hearing that was closed on the order 683?
No, 685.
Okay. Got
Yes.
it. So then so you can present after Public Works. Public Works will go first.
Oh, no, I am Public Works.
Oh,
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't make that clear.
got it. Okay. So
Yes.
you are presenting for you're representing Public Works.
Yes,
I'm
that's
getting it
correct.
together. I promise. Okay. Okay. Got it. I'm ready.
I think I need to be given access to share.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
go ahead.
I'm just going to share my PowerPoint. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, hearing officer. I'm Kimberly Bustos with the Bureau of Street Use and Mapping, Street Vendor Program. This hearing is to consider a denial for a street vendor application at 992 Peralta Avenue. Just a little bit of history on the street vendor program. On March 8, 2022, the Board of Supervisors enacted Article 5.9 of the San Francisco Public Works Code permit regulations for vendors. Public Works issued subsequent guidelines under Order Number 206887, which were approved in July 2022. This created a vending program to comply with State Bill 946, also known as the Safe Sidewalk Vending Act, to regulate and issue permits to street vendors to sell merchandise or prepackaged food or beverages on the public right-of-way or any other street, sidewalk, alley, walkway, or pedestrian path available to the public. Here's some background information on our correspondence with the applicant. On April 11th, the applicant submitted an application for 992 Peralta Avenue. On April 14th, our team reviewed the proposed vending location, which lacked a sidewalk, making it unsuitable for a sidewalk vending permit. We noticed that the proposed vending location was within proximity of the Alameda Farmers Market. So we provided information on the Alameda Farmers Market. We also asked if they had alternate locations. Between April 14th and April 25th, the applicant sent several emails asking for a permit at the same location, despite permit staff consistently clarifying that the site isn't permissible. On May 1st, I issued a formal denial letter to the applicant, including appeal information. They responded on the same day, requesting to appeal. Here is the proposed vending location. It's actually here where this person is setting up. As you can see, there is no sidewalk. This is an active roadway. These are parking spaces. And right behind this fence is Alameda Farmers Market. And here's just another visual to show the proximity to the farmers market. Here are our reasons for denial. There is no sidewalk for us to issue a sidewalk vending permit, and it's unsafe to vend on active roadways. Per Public Works Order Number 206887, Section 3, Rules and Regulations for Vendors Vending within the public right-of-way. Vendors may not operate in proximity to certified farmers markets without written consent from the Director of Public Works or their designee. Public Works may restrict locations on the basis of public health, safety, and welfare. This is just additional information on the applicant. Our enforcement team issued a correction notice on May 25th, this past Sunday, for unpermitted vending. The inspector also included a note that on the next encounter, they will confiscate their items and issue fines. Here are additional photos that our enforcement team provided. As you can see, it's the same location. This would not be allowed under a street vendor permit. And if they continue to sell, Public Works will issue citations and impound the merchandise. In conclusion, we've repeatedly informed the applicant that a permit cannot be issued at this location. Despite this, they're continuing to sell. This will result in the issuance of fines and seizure of goods. We are seeking to maintain the denial of the permit due to non-compliance with Article 5.9, Section 5.9-6, vending restrictions and requirements. We are happy to provide a permit for a site that complies with Article 5.9, which our permit staff has mentioned to the applicant in our correspondence. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is the applicant or appellant here?
I don't see anybody raise their hand. I can't tell who is the guest, the public guest that need to talk. There's nobody raised their hand.
Is there any member of the public who would like to speak? Is it?
Okay, let's see here. Wu Chung has raised his hand, so
Okay,
Hey, good morning here, officer. I'm speaking on behalf of as a code enforcement staff
okay,
inspector who has engaged on this particular vendor. Just wanted to chime in and just let know that, you know, this particular vendor has been given multiple verbal warnings in advance of the written warning. It is a problematic area and that area is kind of a magnet for unpermitted street vending.
mm-hmm.
And also, you know, in addition to the regulations provided by the permit staff at BSM, just wanted to inform you that it is not a suitable area for vending, and I just wanted to add that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I do have a question though, just about because it says that the article says that there can be vending, I guess, on the public right of way. Is that, did I misread that? The street vending program states that there can be vending on the public right of way. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So is there is the appellant, is anyone else here that would like to speak?
I don't see anybody raise their hand.
Okay. Then I guess that concludes. So no members of the public that wish to speak, so there are no more comments for this item. I will close this item and will make my recommendations to the director.
Okay,
And if there are no more public comments in general, then I can close this hearing.
okay, I'm gonna stop the recording.